everyone, it's SUHASHANI here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're good, I hope you're well and that life is bliss. So, it's been a while. It has been a while. It's been such a long time since I filmed my last video that it's now the new year. It's now 2026 and I don't know if that's an accomplishment or some sort of record, but yeah, here we are. Happy New Year. I hope you have an amazing, prosperous, good health, wealth, accomplishing all your goals or everything that's on your vision board. Happy New Year, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Yeah, I mean, I want to do this video, but I also feel like every single time I have a long period of absence, I feel like I need to explain myself and to kind of give concise notes. 2025 has been a year of accomplishing goals and I think completing a full circle moment, and essentially with my career I achieved a massive achievement slash point of qualification, and yeah, it's been several number of years for me to get to that point of studying, exams, applications, the whole shebang of everything. So I think I might do another separate video if people are interested in that stuff. In between, I feel so guilty of, oh, I needed to be studying and revising for exams instead of posting and filming content or putting stuff on YouTube. So I feel like creativity, poetry, YouTube took very much of a backseat, and my career and exams and studying was essentially the forefront of my mind for 2025, and I was very tunnel vision with that stuff. So unfortunately, yeah, it didn't really take a priority in terms of me doing YouTube and posting content, and I think now that I've achieved what I needed to do, I feel honestly cloud9, absolutely cloud9. I feel so euphoric. There's really nothing stopping me now from filming content and being consistent and doing YouTube, and I don't feel guilty because I would feel like, oh, I need to be studying, I need to be revising. And credit to people out there who are able to film content and even film themselves doing revision and studying. I feel like I can't do that when people are watching me and actually study. So yeah, I chose to do a different direction. So long story short, 2026 is getting back on YouTube. It's being consistent, it's writing poetry and hopefully growing something here. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoy my content for the new year. So with that said, let's get started. I thought I would share my take or my version. I also noticed a lot of people do luxury what I got for Christmas, and as amazing and inspirational, aspirational as they are, those types of videos, it's quite heavily materialistic and not really normal in terms of what I think a usual everyday person who has a standard non-content type of job in terms of what they would actually get for Christmas. So a normal person and not really luxury design. I love every one of these gifts. I think they have a purpose and they're definitely my style and something that I would use, and yeah, they're just really good gifts. So I hope this will be another insight to, you're not the only one who just kind of got normal gifts, and why is all of a sudden everyone just putting luxury gifts out there on the internet. And my Christmas wish list and slash gift list is very much normal. There is one gift, dare I say, that might be a splurge, but I'll save that for later. But other than that, I mean, it really is a normal wish list. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. The first gift, I want to say I got, but it's actually we got, aka it's my husband's gift, but I like to think it's a joint present because we both love this, and it's kind of for our games collection for our house, is this board game, Catan. This game, oh my god, I feel like this is the new Monopoly, and I think this game has been around for a very long time. So I wonder if people are like, how are you only discovering this game now? Like, this has been here for years. And yes, I only really discovered this game towards October slash autumn of last year, and we were actually at one of our friends' place for dinner and they got out this game, and my husband and I played it with them and a few other friends, and we were just in love with this game. It is pretty much epic. So put it on the wish list to have this. This game, if you don't know, is called Catan. It's essentially a strategy, settlers, sort of building roads, communities, and trying to get 10 points or maximum number of points. And you kind of have to really, it's different from Monopoly, because the forefront of this game is more about strategizing, negotiation, collecting stuff, so that you can then build your settlements and roads on the board to then gain more points. And yeah, it's really different from Monopoly, because that's like properties, and you have to essentially go around the board, and there's a lot more of a structure. But here it's, you essentially have to build the board game, and you have to build everything yourself. But to build everything, you need materials, you need wood, you need rock, you need sheep. So yeah, it's really fun. And you can either do this as an individual game, so everyone is their own community, or you can do it in pairs, you can do it with friends, you can do it with couples, and in teams of 2s. I would recommend everyone having this in their games collection. I actually have this thing where I do want to play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know what it is. I think Stranger Things has got me into it, and I really love board games and playing board games with people. But yeah, I think this could be one step closer to Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know, but I think you need like a really niche group and everyone to be enthusiastic to play that sort of game. Whereas this, it's not really as character based and narrative and storytelling. There is a bit of story, but it's essentially you just have to build roads and communities, and you have to do it to get 10 points, from my understanding. I've only played it a few times, so I'm still quite new. I'm very much a rookie. It's really fun. It's really fun, and I really love this. So thank you so much. And yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those things that we will have in our games collection for a really long time, and encourage everyone to play whenever they come over to us. We have done our own cousin Secret Santa for years. I think before, when we were growing up, our parents would give gifts for every single person in the family when we got together. And then I think as we all grew up, we just realised, why don't we do Secret Santa, where everyone can just put what they want and put a few things, so it kind of is sort of a surprise, or ask exactly what you want and essentially get what you want because you really need it or you really want it. So with my Christmas Secret Santa wish list, first thing I got was a Yankee candle. I love Yankee candles. I love candles. Anyone giving me candles is absolutely a favourite, and it will definitely be used. For home, I'm in my new home owner era, so yeah, anything home stuff, I'm just like, wow, thank you so much. But this flavour / smell is cherry blossom, and it's really lovely because my husband and I, we have a goal / dream to do our dream holiday this year, hopefully, fingers crossed, to Japan. So very much in cherry blossom sakura season type of vibe. And then the next thing that I got was a book. I have had this book on my reading TBR list, wish list, for quite a while, and I never got around to just buying it myself. At some point I will be reading this year, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And I also really like the cover. How lovely is that? It's a really beautiful cover. Last thing I got from Secret Santa is this really lovely dog keychain from, I believe it's from Anthropology, I think. And the story behind this is, it really reminds me of our beloved Roxy, and she was a mixed breed. She had a bit of Yorkshire Terrier in her, and I also remember on her collar I used to have this really nice red or burgundy suede scrunchie, and I would put it as a bow in her collar. And I remember she would wear it for a really long time. And yeah, when I saw this red bow and I saw this, I was like, oh, like, it really reminds me of Roxy. Something as like a memory, and it's just really nice. And I saw this and instantly I was like, oh, it made me remind me of her. It's really well made as well, the stitching. And yeah, it's just a piece of her. And also, I'm a dog person, I'm a dog lover. One day I really hope, my husband and I, with a family, that we get a dog. That's in the dream. So yeah, it's also me repping dogs for life. I actually got 2 more candles which I wanted to share. The first one is this one. It's called Christmas Spice. Honestly, smells amazing. It smells like Christmas spice, and I really love the packaging. I think this is so adorable. And like I said, I'm such a candles person and I love putting candles everywhere at home and just using them. Now, whether I want to use this now or keep it for the following year, I don't know. I think I will definitely use it at one point or keep it on the shelf. Again, with the Japan theme or Sakura season, cherry blossom season. This might actually be a bougie one. It literally says bougie parfum. I actually haven't opened the richest one. So, that smells really good. Oh, that smells really good. Ooh. Oh wow, that actually smells insane. Guys, that really smells insane. Oh my god. If I close my eyes, I feel like I've just landed in Japan. That's really nice. So the next two things that I got are home stuff. To be honest, I think the rest of the haul is kind of home. So the first one that I got is this really nice wine glass from, I believe it's from Oliver Bonas. I really love Oliver Bonas. It's one of my favourite shops. And we actually don't have wine glasses yet. So this is our very first set of four. Yeah, set of four. And honestly, it's really beautiful. Anything that I put on my vision board or on Pinterest, I feel like it actually like coming into life. And I remember seeing really nice aesthetic dinner table shots with these sorts of wine glasses. So when I got these, I was like, oh my god. And even before, when my husband and I were going shopping, we were doing our own Christmas shopping, we went into Oliver Bonas, and obviously in their glass collection, glassware, I saw these, and these were one of the ones that I was like, oh, these are really nice. And I really like the shape, I really like the design. It's simple in an elegant way. And one of the other things I really like is, I'm not really glassware terminology, by the way, but the stem or the bottom, it's a really nice neutral beige brown, and that goes quite well with our house and our bookshelf. So I've kept it in our glass side cabinet because I was like, oh, these are fancy. So I only want to get them out when our friends are over or on special occasions. I think this was a set of 6. Are these really cool? I don't know what shape these are. Do I want to say like blown out glass cups? But I think they're called stemless wine glasses. But obviously you can use them as water, you can use them as orange juice, but it's nice that we've got another set of wine glasses. And yeah, I thought the shape was really lovely. It's a really nice, simple. I just like when glasses, they're simple, but there's something about them that have some sort of character. So both of these have character. They're not simple. They're simple, but they're also not simple. I am a Christmas girly. I love Christmas. I really do. I love December. I just love this season, and I'm sad that it's over, but I'm also like, oh, it's the new year, and you feel really refreshed. So to start off with, I got my first Santa cup. I can't. I actually can't. It's an ethnic Santa cup, and we're here for it. Another thing that I really love is it's a really nice dark forest Christmas tree sort of green, and our kitchen is a shade of green. So any different shade of green that works with our kitchen, I will get. So I love that it ended up having a green colour element to the Santa cup. And he's just so cute. My husband has used this cup a few times, but I also really like it just as display for the kitchen as part of our Christmas decoration. But the thing is I feel like I will still keep it there because he just has a home. He has a home. And look at his rosy cheeks. They're just so cute and adorable. I remember I got it from TK Maxx, and I think there was this whole trend. I don't know if this is a knockoff of something else, but essentially it's a really well-known Christmas tree design. And in TK Maxx, especially, or Home Sense, they had like a whole collection. Like you could get plates, you could get cups, you could get different sort of oven dishes. So I really wanted one, but I didn't know what I wanted in terms of a cup, a plate, or oven dish. But coincidentally, when I went in, I found this, and it was the only one left, and I made sure to check everything was in good condition. And I was like, I can use this as a serving platter of something. And it's just a really nice, simple Christmas tree. It's very elegant. It's also quite retro, I feel, like vintage in terms of the design. And then I also, this was actually the very first Christmas item that I got for myself / our home, and it is a snow globe. It's a Christmas snow globe. I really love this. So my aesthetic slash vibe is very much neutrals. I'm like every other Jane out there who's a neutral girly. However, I have recently, I think towards the end of last year, become open to colour, evidence of this jumper, open to colour and kind of having a neutral vibe but having a bit of quirkiness or character. And this honestly actually came about when we were buying stuff for the house and interior design and everything, and I love neutrals, don't get me wrong, and it's definitely not boring, it's definitely my comfort zone. But I have now seen, especially with cushion colours and when you have a neutral sofa and art prints, like how much both together work really lovely and have their own style. So when it comes to Christmas, I was like, right, I'm going all crazy, I'm going all colour, but also it's Christmas, and that's the one time I feel like I don't want to stick to my neutral aesthetic at all, and I will go full out and full crazy with colours and bright decorations. So when I saw this, and they did have neutral snow globes, like snowy snow globes, like white, cream, penguin ones, polar bears, and like white Santas, and they were really lovely. But when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's like Home Alone. It's very much Christmas, and I just honestly fell in love. I'm gonna put it down. And just look how amazing it is, and it's just so cute and adorable, and it's definitely something I'm gonna have every single year, and I'm gonna be putting it out every year in our home. We're gonna stop taking down our Christmas decorations quite soon, because it's the first week of January. So all of this is gonna go, and I'm really sad because I really want this to stay, but this is more Christmassy than the Santa cup, I guess. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to put him back in his little cardboard box. So I think in the beginning when I said about luxury gifts, I would say this is a luxury item, but this is very much is my ever first luxury item. I've actually been monitoring this bag since the summer. Yeah, I've been monitoring this bag since the summer, and my dearest husband got it for me, and I'm very, very grateful and very sweet. So summer, I saw this bag in the summer circulating around. I am subscribed to Coach, so I do get like anytime they have new releases or just anything, you know how you'll normally get a newsletter. So essentially I got that, and that was when I first saw this bag. And then I saw influencers, content creators getting this bag, and then I saw it on Pinterest when it was laid out in aesthetic photos. And then I was like, okay, if I could ever put this sort of bag on a wish list, or if I wanted to get this for myself, this would be the type of bag that I would want as like a starter, you know, something that's sentimental and reflection of where I am currently in life, sort of thing. And yeah, I saw this bag and I was monitoring it since the summer, because obviously I know when it comes to content creators, and when they have bags and they're showing them off and they're doing really cool photos, it's so easy to obviously get into the trend and get swarmed up and just put your card in, and all of a sudden you have the same item as them. So I really took my time to be like, okay, like is this something specifically that would work for me? Is it my style? Would it work with my sort of taste? Will it be longevity? Is this something that I will have for the next 10 years? Like, is it something that I will genuinely use? And the colors and everything all together, and the style and everything. So I really thought about this a lot. And then when it got to Christmas time, and essentially I was talking about this bag with my husband, and he was like, yeah, like I'm gonna get it for you. So yeah, we went into Coach store, and sorry, I'm longing this out, and I really don't want to make this dramatic, but I'm kind of giving you a storytelling as a poet slash writer. So yeah, we went into the Coach store, and I really go through my thought process with my husband, like when it comes to fashion, like my bags and everything. And bless him, like he will generally sit there and listen, be like, no, I actually like this color, or I think this looks good on you, and stuff. So when we were going through the website and I was looking at bag photos, there were two colors that I really liked, that we spoke about, and it was the classic black, and then there was also a chocolate brown. Then we went into the store and we saw this color. And we saw this color, and all the sales associates at the time actually all said that it's the first bag in store. It literally dropped either the day before in the evening or first thing in that morning when they had opened the store and they were like putting everything out, I guess. And yeah, we saw this color, we compared this color and then the brown color, and honestly I saw this color and I fell in love. It's navy with brass detail or gold brass detail, and it's an Empire carry-all, I think 34 size. Sorry, I'm not good with this terminology bag stuff, but yeah, I had on my wish list an Empire carry-all bag, and essentially I put the black version and the brown version. I had no idea that this navy color even existed until we went into the store, and I was the first one. I was the first girly to actually get it. So yeah, very much really happy with this bag. When I was looking at all the options, like this was already in my heart and soul since the summer, but I was like, no, let me go through everything. Let me see all the other bags, like let's see what will actually work for me, so that I know this wasn't impulse and I'm going, you know, choosing from lust or anything like that, bag lust. Narrowed everything down and I was like, okay, no, it's actually going to be the Empire 34. This is she, this is her. And I didn't actually know about this. You can actually have free customization on the tag. When the sales associate asked me, the first question was like, is this free of charge? And she's like, yes, of course, madam, it's complimentary. And I was like, oh, I'm really sorry, this is my first Coach bag. She was like not laughing at me, but she was laughing at me in such a sweet, affectionate way. She was like, no, like, I got you. But yes, madam, yes, it's complimentary. Like, here, come here, and you can choose this, you can sign this, you can choose this. You can get complimentary customization. So you can do your initials, you can do like the Coach logo, you can do a symbol, and you can also do initials and a symbol. I think this was the 5mm one. You can also get it in a 12mm one. And then you've just got Coach at the back. I was deciding, okay, do I do SS or do I do SB? Because SB is my surname, like taking my husband's surname on as my initials, but I haven't formally changed my name yet because of my whole career, and at the point of qualifying and stuff, I really wanted my own like maiden name on there. Like, this is my gift to you, like I want you to put whatever you feel comfortable. So I was like, yeah, you know what, SS it is. And then the reason why I did the Ace of Hearts is I love cards, I love playing cards. It really reminds me of my family, like family time, because we all love to play cards together, and it's just such a lovely, wholesome vibe. But also it's a sentimental thing for me because I think everyone gets their deck of cards in life, and you have to make the best of what you have, you know. And the deck of cards that you have been given or been dealt with, you have to use to really kind of build your dream life. So this deck of cards for me represents the achievement that I made last year, and also, you know, like going through years of studying and all this stuff, and facing failure, facing rejections, and just feeling like at the point of giving up. And it's like, no, like all these obstacles, these are the cards that I've been given. Like, I need to get over these hurdles, like I need to get over these challenges, and I will come out the other end. And yeah, so it just reminds you of the fact that, you know, like everyone doesn't start the same in life at all. Like you have people who like have everything from the beginning, from the get-go, and they have the life that they have, and you have people who've really, you know, like not had anything at all, and they obviously build the life that they want. And everyone just has their own unique set of cards, and for me, like, that was really the reflection at the point of really achieving something big in my career and essentially qualifying. And those were the cards that I got given, you know, my journey, like how I came to kind of qualifying, like my route, like the obstacles, the failures, like that was just the cards that I got given. And to come out the other end experiencing those set of cards, not taking crap at all, and coming out the other end, I feel like, oh, it's like such a sweet thing. Ace of Hearts, you know, it's a top deck card. So yeah, I really love that. So that was the symbol I wanted to put. I was thinking, is there any other symbol that I could put? And honestly, when I saw this resonated with me the most. So yeah, and it just felt right. That concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And yeah, it was a pretty chilled video for me to come back to. Sorry if I was a bit rusty, but I'm looking forward to filming more content and seeing you and I a lot more. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.